Do you like Pokemon? Do you like funny little guys?
Do you like getting all of your opinions from people on the internet? Do you like making hour-long videos while you're stuck at home on house arrest? I recorded all of this forever ago, and it's been a long time coming, so let's just get right into it. Feel free to stream react to this or whatever. Let's get some of these tiers in order. Favorite? Let's do love. Pokemon I like. Least favorite. Bad. Okay, I think we've got all our tiers in order. Right off the bat, immediately, most defining. Honestly, I really like them all. I like them all relatively equally. I used to be the biggest Charizard hater in the world, but you know, I played a lot of Pokemon Trainer and Smash Brothers. I like I'm mature now. I'm not a Charizard hater anymore. I've grown up. I like Ivysaur a little more though. Forms, I'll just make a tier for forms. Caterpie, he's baby. He's baby. Butterfree's alright. Weedle, oh hell yeah. Kakuna, he exists. Now, Beedrill is one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. Mega Beedrill, I just plain like him. He's alright. Pidgey, this is a Pokemon. Pidgeotto, he's cool. Pidgeot, same thing. Big birds. Mega Pidgeot just kind of exists. Rat Gang. Spearow, they're alright. I like Kenya. Shout out to Kenya. Ekans does exist. Pikachu, yeah, I do like Pikachu. He is a mascot, I am convinced. I do like marketable plushies. Alolan Raichu is alright. I care about these two equally. Sandshrew, I don't know. The regular ones kind of exist. The ice ones though, he's so cool. The Nidos, I kind of love all these, especially the King and Queen. They're really cool. Wasn't Nidoking used in the speedrun? Is he still using the speed? I don't know. Clefable, Clefairy, I love them to death. Ninetales, pretty easy to like. I'm pretty partial to a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Jigglypuff, yeah, I like Smash Brothers. Wigglytuff, yeah, I like Mystery Dungeon. I might need to make a... Yeah, I love Mystery Dungeon. Zubat, love Zubat. Fucking love all these. God. Oddish, they all kind of exist. I'm not partial to these. Paris, yeah, we all know what's up. Yeah, we all play PLA. Why did they make them such assholes? They're such little bastards. They're such little fuckers. Venonat, alright. Meowth, all the Meowths, yeah. I love all these, I'm not gonna lie. I love the fat face cat so much. Oh my god, I think these are favorites now. I love Mankey and Primeape. Growlithe, this is a dog. Poliwhirl, I was a really big Pokemon manga reader when I was a kid. I really love Poliwhirl and Poliwrath now. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, they're all fine. I like them well enough. I am a very big Machamp lover. Whenever I played Mystery Dungeon when I was a kid, I would go for Machop even though he sucked. Bellsprout, I do not care for this Pokemon. He is yellow and ugly, and I do not like him. Tentacool, yeah, these guys are cool. They're fine. Everyone knows that shot from the original intro where Tentacool destroys that building that they had to censor because of, and just for posterity, let's go ahead and, these guys are funny. Geodude, I have never been a very big Geodude liker. When I was a kid, you know, in like elementary school, middle school, and I would draw in my notebooks. I would draw these super often because I was just kind of learning, you know, oh, circle with arms, that's pretty easy. Funny Little Pony, I do like these. I do like the little horse. God, do y'all remember that 24-hour live stream they did for this? What were we thinking? Slowpoke, oh my god. I will love, if there is a million Slowpoke lovers, I am one of them. If there is one Slowpoke lover, I am one of them. If there are no Slowpoke lovers, I am dead. Every single one of them in this family. Fire. Magnemite. Yeah, I like side games. Farfetch'd. I was not one of those people on Twitter in like 2017, I think it was, when Surfetch got revealed. I was like, oh my god, old Pokemon got support. That's insane. I'm not really a fan of this. Let's just go ahead and put him like right here. I'm pretty ambivalent to this Pokemon. Doduo, I love Doduo and Dodrio. Why did they put them in Pokemon Unite? That's so odd. Seal, this is a Pokemon. Oh, I love Muck. He's so funny. Are we like 100? We might be 100 in already. Jesus Christ. Shelder, this is a Pokemon that exists. I would use it in comp sometimes and never else. Gengar. Now, everybody loves this line and I agree. Onyx, this guy sucks. I love getting the alpha ones in PLA. I love just having the giant snake. Drowsy and Hypno, all right. I only like Krabby and Kingler because of Ash, but that's good enough. Voltorb, I like him, he's fine. Decidedly though, I do like the new ones a lot better. Execute, that's a bunch of eggs. The big one, I don't know, the internet's kind of made me hate this one. He's kind of annoying now. Cubone, yep, I like these. They're all cool. The Hitmons, you know, when I was a kid, I loved these. In the fighting dojo, they were sick. And let's just do the other one for posterity. That's Mr. Bust Down. I actually really like Lickitung. I like the stupid ones a lot, actually. Coughing. Side games. Wheezing, yeah, I like these. Oh, I'm a really big Rhydon liker. I love that concept art where he's like the first Pokemon ever designed and he's super dinosaur-y. I kind of miss this aesthetic. We have a lot of Pokemon now that are super humanoid and like come with weapons and feel super superhero-y. I kind of miss when it felt like it was like dinosaurs clashing back and forth. Chansey, I love this line. I love Chansey, I love Blissey. Tangela, I also love. Kangaskhan, another one. You love to see it. They're so adorable. What did they do in Mystery Dungeon? Were they the bank? No, they were the item storage. Horsey, oh yes, so cute. Color scheme is awesome. Where's the third one? Let's get his ass in here. Oh yeah, Goldeen. Does this count as side games? He was in Smash Brothers. Starmie, oh yeah, Starmie. That's my guys right there. Mr. Mime, I don't know. I kind of like Mr. Mime. The Galarian one's kind of lame and weird. Let's put that one in while I have that on my brain. He's okay. I don't remember what they wanted him to do. Was he like a screens guy? Scyther, one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I love this entire line. In fact, let's just, yeah, where did he go? Yep, this is like my main character Pokemon in PLA. Let's take a break. Editor's note, I'm taking a break. Jinx, I actually like Jinx, but I feel like I shouldn't. And also, they don't like acknowledge this Pokemon anymore. I feel like this doesn't exist. Yeah, it's fine. I like to Buzz. Yeah, I like both of these. They're cool. I like his boob head. Pinsir. Fuck yes. I love Pinsir. I love Mega Pinsir. I love Giant Bug Man with gigantic attack stat. I love running through the competition. Tauros. He's so cute. He's so funny looking. Like, what's not to love? Magikarp. Yeah, I love Magikarp and Gyarados. They're fine. Lapras. I'm pretty ambivalent towards Lapras. Ditto. I don't know. Where do you put it? It's fine. It's fine. Oh god, the EVs. This is going to be a giant point of contention. Should I just do them all at once? Nah. Eevee. I like Eevee. Flareon exists. Jolteon is actually my favorite evolution. And Vaporeon. Porygon, he's cool. Oh, I love Aerodactyl. He's so funny looking. I like his big, goofy mouth. Snorlax. Can't go wrong with Snorlax. I like him. He's cool. Oh, the birds. I think I just like all of these. I'm not gonna lie. Is my bias showing here? I'm a Zapdos lover. I love big, spiky yellow bird. I really like Galarian Moltres. And regular one, actually, I don't really like regular Moltres that much. He kind of exists. Dragonite, one of my favorites. Might be my actual favorite dragon type. I love both Mew and Mewtwo. They are awesome. I love the movie and the 3D Netflix one, even though it's funny looking. And, I don't know. The Megas are all right. Oh, we're past Gen 1. Jeez, okay. I love that I get to put the starters periodically throughout this video. Chikorita is all right. Cyndaquil, I really like. Totodile, I just kind of like. Bayleaf, yeah. Meganium, yeah. I'm pretty ambivalent towards the Gen 2 starters. Sentret, I only ever see this Pokemon like once a year. I feel like I forget that this thing exists, and I know all these by name, which is insane. Furret, it's whatever. I'm not about those Furret walk videos that I know everyone likes. A lot of these Gen 2 guys just kind of exist. Spinarak and Ariados are so cute. I love these. Crobat, I'm gonna put him up here with the rest of his family. Chinchou, favorite. He's so baby. He's so blue and yellow. Pichu! Can I justifiably put this guy in side games if I like him in Smash Brothers? I'll put him in favorites. Cleffa, he's baby. Igglybuff, also side games. Togepi, I like Togepi. Togetic, I also like Togetic. Xatu, side games. Mareep, I don't know. This line just kind of exists. I'm not super crazy about it. Blossom, it sucks, but I love it. It's so cute. Marill, it's all right. I had a friend back in middle school that would kick my ass in competitive Pokemon with a Azumarill, and I will never forgive him. Sudowoodo, he's okay. Politoed, funny guy. Hoppip, Babu. Skiploom, he's also cool. Jumpluff, yeah, I like them all. Apom, I love Monkey. Sunkern, this Pokemon exists. Wooper, I feel like I'm gonna ruffle a lot of feathers for this, but I just only kind of like Wooper and Quagsire. Espeon, I used to wreck comp with this. Second favorite evolution, I'll put him next to Jolteon. Umbreon, yeah, I like this one too. Yeah, I played Coliseum. Murkrow, isn't this guy like a hot button issue right now? Oh yeah, more Slowpoke guys. They go up here. Misdreavus, this Pokemon exists. Unknown, I mean, he's kind of hilarious. Wobbuffet, yeah, I love him. He's so cute. I love the anime. Shuckle, no, I like him. He's funny. Look at his face. Girafarig, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not particularly enthused by him or the new one, but I'll put the new one up here next to him as well so they can be together. Fortress, these both kind of exist. Dunsparce, I used to love this guy, but I gotta say, the evolution I was not enthused. And I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's funny because the joke is that you expected something big, but you got something small out of it. And it's like, how is that funny? I don't know. I actually used him in my playthrough. I do like him, but I was expecting something more than just an MS Paint edit of a Pokemon. Gligar, I love this guy. He's so funny. This is like peak almost. Steelix, I like Steelix, but Mega Steelix I don't like at all. Snubble, yeah. Quillfish, dude, I love him. He's so funny looking. He's a circle and he's got spikes. Like, what's not to love? Heracross, I like him, but I just like him. Sneasel, pretty cool. There he is, my little friend. I love Bear. I love Big Bear, and I love Small Bear. Slugma, Magcargo, they're cool. Was he in a side game? I don't remember. Swinub, I love all these actually. They might be in favorites. Yeah, I'll do that. And let's put Big Boy up there too. Ursula, I'm a big fan of the funny little guys, but I don't know. I've never been a big Corsola stan, and I never even touched the Galarian one or Cursula. Is that what it was called? I don't even remember the name. Octillery, yeah, I love side games. Remoraid kind of exists. Why did they make the fish turn into octopus? Didn't they both have like beta designs that were really cool? Delibird, oh my god. My favoriteest Pokemon that we've hit so far. I love this little guy. Do you know why they call him Delibird? Because he delibirds all the presents to the good boys and girls on Christmas. Your favorite could never. Mantine, Mantine exists. I love this guy a lot when I was like 10, but Skarmory, yeah, he's cool. Houndour, nah, I'm not terribly inclined to these. Phanpy, this was my favorite Pokemon when I was like 6 to 12, so I will put him up there, and I still like him quite a lot. Donphan as well. Porygon 2, I'm ambivalent. I'm gonna put him next to his friend. Stantler certainly exists, and so does he. Smeargle, I like him. He's cool. Smoochum certainly exists. Elekid, I remember really liking this one from the anime because he was like mean. He was like the rival's electric guy. Magby, I'm less so attracted to Magby. Oh, I really love Miltank. Oh, Whitney's Miltank is so hard. You're bad. Go home. Blissey, oh yeah, love this guy. Let's put him up here. Ooh, the dogs, the big dogs. I just kind of like all of them. They're all pretty equal in my mind. But you know, let's go ahead and do the new one because I actually really love it. I love this little dinosaur freak. Oh, the PNG isn't like perfect yet. That's so funny. We're really getting up there. Larvitar, I love all of this. I love this whole line. This is another one of those guys that like is super dinosaur-y and I love, and I miss this aesthetic. Didn't like Ken Sugimori design Tyranitar before he was a Pokemon? He was like on a magazine of some kind. Lugia and Ho-Oh, yeah, I like him. I just like them. I remember Shadow Lugia. Celebi, I don't know. I'm never too crazy about Celebi. I feel like this one is mandatory. I love all of the Gen 3 starters, I'm not gonna lie. I greatly enjoy all of these. I feel like whenever I play this game, there's an equal chance that I pick any of the above, but I'm all up here anyways. Torchic though. Y'all ever seen that one picture of Combusken? Poochyena? I don't know. I never really liked this guy. I thought he was ugly. All these Pokemon certainly exist. I like all these. Wasn't he in the movie and he was like really ugly? Yeah, I like Ludicolo. Yeah, I watch Pokemon challenges. What are you gonna do about it? C-Dot. They all kind of exist. Well, Shiftry's side games tier. I like him. Ah, the pilot himself. We love to see it. I love Swellow. He's so funny looking. Wingull, Pelipper. I mean, they're really sexy, you know? Oh god, the Gardevoir line. Yeah, also side games tier. Breloom's cool. I like Breloom. Oh my god, I love all these. They're so stupid. Look at his stupid face. I love monkeys so much, dude. I like these, they're fine. Whismur, wasn't he in a side game or something? What did he do? Oh yeah, he was the Dragon Girls guy, right? They're all bad, honestly, gameplay-wise, but like their designs are cool. Just feels like wasted potential. I do like these guys though. Azurill, yeah. Nosepass, wasn't he in something too? I don't remember. He's fine, he's cool. He's blue. Skitty, I don't know, they exist. They're whatever. Sableye. I'm a very big Sableye liker. Mawile, I actually don't like either of these Pokemon that much at all. The Aggron line though, that was a childhood favorite of mine. Medicham, ooh, he's fine, he's cool. Would be like a third in, I think. I like Electrike, and Mega Manectric is super fun. Plus Leminen, I like both of these. No. Roselia, she's fine. She's cute. Gulpin. Alright. Are we done yet? These guys are cool. They're fine. This is taking way too damn long. Let's lightning round this. Wailmer. Fat. I like him. Wailord. Even fatter. Numel. This line's kind of lame. Mega Camera Up sucks too. Torkoal. He's funny and orange and I love Drought. Spoink. Side games. Grumpig, this is one of the most nothing Pokemon I've ever seen. Spinda, oh, yeah, brother. Trapinch, favorite. Does anyone remember that quote that Game Freak put out where they were like, we can't make a Mega for Flygon because we couldn't think of a design? Cacnea. Cacnea was one of my favorite Pokemon in the show. That was like my favorite of all of James's Pokemon. And I just like Cacturne as well because he looks cool. Swablu, this was one of my favorite Pokemon when like Oras came out. Mega Altaria was so cool to me. The idea of a fairy dragon. And I still kind of like him, but my views on Megas now is that it's hard to like any of them if the company doesn't seem to care about any of them at all. It's hard to care about any of these forms or like Megas or G-Maxes or Z-Moves or so on and so forth if we can mentally acknowledge now that we will only see them one time. Zangoose, I love Pokemon challenges. Seviper, I just like both of these. I think that this pairing is really cute. Lunatone and Solrock, no. Barboach and Wishcash, I really like these. I don't know, they're kind of nothing. They don't really do much, but they're cute. Corpish, another one I really like from the show. Crawdon's cool, but it gets like nothing. You know, it's not in a lot of things. It doesn't have particularly good stats or moveset, blah, blah, blah. Claydol and Baltoy, these Pokemon, they suck. Full stop, they suck. But these are one of me and my friend's favorite Pokemon just because they're pretty stupid. Lileep and Cradilly, or all four of these fossils really, all of these are really meh, I'm not gonna lie. Except for Armaldo, he's cool. Feebas or Milotic. I've never actually used one of these, but I really like them. Castform, no. No. Kecleon, ooh, yeah, you know I gotta do it, man. Shuppet, Banette, Mega Banette. I'm pretty ambivalent towards these. I know people love Banette. like the cursed doll sort of idea. Duskull, I'm really attached to this Pokemon. I used it a lot when I was younger, when I was playing like Emerald and Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I liked it then, and then they made it the villain of Mystery Dungeon, and I am a gigantic Mystery Dungeon fan, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put Dusknoir up there as well as one of my favorites. It's a shame that it sucks though. Tropius. I want to like him, but he sucks. Chimecho, ooh. Speaking of Pokemon I like that also suck. Absol, I'm not really an Absol stan, but I do like in Mystery Dungeon. Why not? I love these. Where did I put Wobbuffet, actually? I'm gonna put Why Not up here with Wobbuffet. I really love it. Snowrunt, I don't like any of these. Beal, Celio, and Walrein. I like all these. Clamperl. Okay, this is one of my weird picks, but these are some of my favorite Pokemon ever for no reason. I had a really funny Huntail set I would use in competitive that I would blow people out of the water with. Gorbest sucks though. Relicanth, another one of my favorites. One of those dumbasses. He's just so stupid looking. He looks like if you threw him on the ground, he would make like a Minecraft block noise. Love Disc. Nope. Ooh, Salamence. I didn't used to care about this line really at all, but then I used it in like 3 games in a row out of necessity. And boy howdy, do those pseudo-legendaries hit really hard. It's one of the most like basic looking dragon Pokemon, I think, like right next to Dragonite, but I like that. Metagross. Hey Dad, how's it going? I've got you on the air here. Are you there?
Yep.
I'm making this video where I'm ranking every Pokemon.
Why are you doing that?
I thought it would be funny.
Did you include the sponsor rule?
Well, that's what I was calling about. I needed help from you. I needed to help remembering the name. What was that Pokemon that you said you always liked?
The sponsor.
Yeah. Meta something? What was it?
Oh yeah, now I can't think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. There was one that I know what you're talking about. Metachomp?
Yeah, that's what it was. There it is.
There was a Metachomp and he evolved into Metagross, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's spot on.
Thank you. I remember it now.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Metachomp.
Are you about to watch Snowfall?
I am. I can't wait. It's really getting good.
The Reggies, I used to love these as a kid, but they're all pretty mediocre. None of them hit hard at all. The Lotties, I feel like you either love these or you hate these, and I'm a lover. I'll say it. People usually hate these because they're similar, or they love them because they like one of them and the other one's the exact same. Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. I think that these are to date my favorite box legendary set, and I think the reason is literally just because I grew up with them. I am not immune to propaganda. The forums are cool, they're fine. I know a lot of people hate them because they were the forefront of competitive for 4 years. Jirachi, I've never used it. It's cool, but I've never used it. Deoxys, ooh, one of, if not my favorite legendary, maybe. But I don't know, I just love form-changing Pokemon, and I love alien-y type stuff. Oh, dang, we're back to Gen 4. Wow, okay. Give context for which ones I love the most, as I grew up playing Gen 3 and 4. The first handheld I had was a DS. And not like the sleek ones, like the chunky, regular DS, not the DS Lite. In all honesty, the only one of the Sinnoh starters that I really like, well, that's not true. I just don't like Torterra that much. No, I don't like Turtwig and Groddle that much. I actually like Torterra. And I like Piplup and Primplup and Empoleon. Chimchar is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I'm a really big firefighting lover, which is weird. Blaziken and Infernape are 2 of my 3 favorite starters. But yeah, I would have been mad if we got another firefighter. Starly, Radiant Raptor, these are my favorite regional bird. I thought it was so cool as a kid when my flying Pokemon got a fighting move. And the shiny is cool. Bidoof, oh yeah. I don't know whether to put this in favorites or side games here, honestly. I'll put it in favorites. Kricketot and Kricketune. No. Shinx. This was my first shiny Pokemon I ever got as a kid. I literally did that thing where I was like, why is it a different color? Is it sick? Blah, blah, blah. I almost killed it. I literally did think it was a glitch. And then in the same run as a kid, I found a shiny Golbat, and I got a pink Crobat. And I still had no idea what the concept was, and I didn't learn until years later. What are the odds that me as a kid got 2 full-odd shinies in a DS game before they changed the odds up? Oh, Badoo and Roserade. Now, there are some people that hate this guy, but but I really like this whole line in all honesty. And I think it's really funny that because Roselia was Gen 3 and the other two were Gen 4, they really look very loosely connected, in my opinion. Cranidos and Rampardos are two of my favorite Pokemon ever. They just have big, stupid noggins and horrible stats that they can't do anything with. Shieldon and Bastiodon? No. Burmy? No. This whole line is god-awful. Combi and Vespiquen, I love these, in all honesty, I really do, but they suck. They suck a lot. Pachirisu, oh, you love to see it. What did it do? Who used it in Worlds to, like, major success? Weasel and Floatzel, I have no opinion on either of these, except for that one Coney stream where he found Weasel and he kept calling it Bingle.
What is that? Bingle? Weasel.
Cherubi and Cherim, this Pokemon sucks. This is like the epitome of like a failed gimmick Pokemon. Ooh, all of the Shelosses. I love all of these. The colors are cool, the typing is cool, the moveset's cool. Getting to have two of them is just extra fun. I had a toy of it when I was growing up too. Was it a Happy Meal toy? I don't know. I might have gotten it like a Toys R Us. Ambipom, oh yes, I love Monkey. Monkey is one of my favorite Pokemon. I can't wait for the comments that are like is this weird ass Pokemon? What is wrong with him? Drifloon and Drifblim, also favorites, even though the method to get them absolutely sucks. I remember that week we all got like BDSP and we were trying to get Drifloon and Drifblim on the, is it Saturday? And we were all struggling to like reset our Switch's time clocks to do so. Baniri and Lopunny, do I out myself here? I actually don't like them as much as I used to, but I would use them a lot in comp. Miss Magius, I have no attachment to this Pokemon. Honchkrow, ooh! Insert XYZ Shofu lyrics about Honchkrow. Glameon Purugly, these Pokemon are nothing. Chingling, same thing. Stunky and Skuntank, oh, favorites. Absolute favorites. Villains in Mystery Dungeon, fun to use, only one weakness. You love to see it. Bronzor and Bronzong. This is another one of those Pokemon that outright suck, but me and my friends have memed it to hell. It doesn't suck, actually. It's a pretty good tank, but it's one of my personal favorite Pokemon ever. Bonsly, I used to like this a lot. And like the Lucario movie that it was in, like my favorite Pokemon movie, but don't really care about it anymore. Mime Jr., same thing. Chatot, you know I have to put it in here. Spiritomb, this used to be like the most unattainable Pokemon ever, and it still kind of is, but I used it a lot in like fan games, and there was that one side quest in PLA that was not fun, and you will not convince me otherwise. Ooh, Garchomp, the Garchomp line, what else is there to say? Easy favorites. One of the most perfect Pokemon lines ever. Have any of y'all seen the beta Garchomp design and how weird he is? He's got like nuts. Munchlax, favorite. He's just cute. Riolu and Lucario. What else is there to say really? They're just really easy to like. Fun fact, in Smash Brothers, Lucario is voiced by Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku. Hippo, ooh, I like these guys. They're cute. They're really simple. Ooh, Drapion. Pretty much the same as Skuntank, minus the Mystery Dungeon. Oh, Krogunk and Toxicroak. They're just so silly and stupid. And I put Krogunk in like Pokken, but that game's kind of lame. Carnivine, it was funny in the show, but he sucks. Minion, Luminion. I'd never consider these Pokemon ever. One of the most forgettable ones I've ever seen. Mantike, it's fine. Snover, I used to love this line. I thought it was so cool that like, oh, this not very commonly used Pokemon's getting a Mega. And I would use it in X and Y, but to not a lot of success. Weavile, it's in a lot of stuff. It's really popular. I like it, but I don't love it. Magnezone, it's cool. I like it. Licky Tongue, I like this one too. All of these Gen 4 new evolutions I do really like a lot, but their success is really variable. Like Tangrowth I think is like the best one, but Electivire is the one that I wanted to like the most as a kid, and I think that goes the same for like a lot of people, but just really, it just doesn't hit that hard. Magmortar, I don't know if I love this or hate this one. It kind of depends on the day. I think I love it today. Togekiss, yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. Yanmega, it's cool. I wish it was a little more powerful, but I love the design a lot. Kind of reminds me of the Kamen Rider. We'll get to that.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Leafeon and Glaceon, I don't like either of these. I'm sorry. They both suck to use, and I don't like Leafeon's design that much at all. Gliscor. Yeah, I love this guy. Good stats, good typing, good move pool, terrifying in comp. Funny in the show, what is not to love? Porygon Z, one of the stupidest Pokemon ever. I love him. Gallade. when I was a kid, I was really hyped for like a Gardevoir split evolution, but he's just kind of mid. Probopass, awful. Can't even like him because he's stupid. Just sucks. I'm sorry. Frostlass, she's all right. I've never used one. Ooh, the Rotoms. I can't wait. I think I love all of them except for Fan. I think Fan is too awful to like. When I was a kid, Frost was my favorite one because Electric Ice was such a cool, unique typing. And now I can't say I like it. I can't decide if I like Heat or Wash the most though. It might be Heat. I just like that he's a little stupider, square shape. I had a really cool Rotom card when I was a kid. I might still have it. If I still have it, I'll put it in the video. Ooh, we're getting to the legendaries. All right, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. I actually don't really like these, but I'll put them in side games tier because I like Mystery Dungeon. Dialga and Palkia. I like both of these, including the Hisuian forms, though I never stuck around to use them that much. I think I like Dialga better, just simply because that's the one I had when I was a kid. I had Diamond, and then I got Platinum. I will go ahead and rank the Hisuian forms, just for peace of mind. Are they on here? They are. Okay. I just plain like them, though. I didn't get to use them enough to know if I love them. I remember when they leaked and we saw them for the first time, I thought they were fake because they are kinda ugly. Heatran, he's cool. I like him. He's a cutie. He reminds me of like a pug dog, you know? Regigigas. It's lame. I'm sorry. Giratina, I loved this when I was a kid and I was in my edgy like black and red Shadow the Hedgehog phase. It is still pretty cool. And that Volo fight at the end of Arceus where he uses like he uses both forms. Does he use like a total of 6 or 8 or 7 Pokemon? I thought that was a really cool surprise because that's like the hardest fight in the series now, isn't it? Presley, I kind of don't like this Pokemon. I was gonna put it in side games, but then I remembered what a hassle it was in Mystery Dungeon. Fiona, this is the most exists Pokemon ever. Manaphy, I like it a lot. It's fun to use. Love the movie. Darkrai, ooh, side games tier for real. That boss fight in Mystery Dungeon was so stupid. Shaman, she's fine. She's all right. Arceus, this is like ranking Ditto, honestly. Like, where do you even put this? I like it a lot personally. I have really fond memories as a kid of going to the Toys R Us and getting like the event Arceus. Ooh, dang, we really blasted through Gen 4, huh? Let's go to bed. Ooh. Alrighty, gamers, I think I can finish this list today. Victini. I liked Victini a lot as a kid. I spent a lot of time in that 3DS Pokedex app that some of y'all may remember, just looking at all the cool models and looking at all the move lists. The Snivy line, this is actually my last of my 3 favorite sets of starter Pokemon. Tepig, I like him. He's fine. I feel the same way about Emboar and Samurot's lines. They don't grab me that hard, but I do like their designs. I think everyone's in agreement when we think that Dewott is like the coolest one in the middle, and then it just kind of turns into Samurott. Patrat and Watchog. No. Lillipup. That's fine. These are pretty good. I'm a big fan of big, beefy dogs. Purloin, it's funny. It's kind of whatever. I like the assist move, but otherwise, this is really forgettable. Oh, the Elemental Monkeys. Fun fact, I think it was in like 2018, there was a gigantic Google poll asking like millions of people what their favorite Pokemon was, and Simisear was in dead last. I like Panpour and Simipour. I like their color scheme at least. Munna and Masharna, they exist. Pidove. I like this little bird, little fat bird. Unpheasant is kind of a hard Pokemon to care about. I really like the gender differences, and I wish Pokemon did that more, but oh well. Blitzel, this is kind of one of those Luxray-esque Pokemon where the design is really cool, but it can't seem to stand out stats or move pool wise. It's just kind of really cool. Roggenrola, Boldor, and Gigalith. I really like all of these. I kind of have a happy connotation with these. I used these when I played Sword and Shield. Woobat and Swoobat. I think a lot of people like hate this Pokemon. You either hate this Pokemon or love it, and I love it. It's cute. Cute little blue guy. I remember when the Black and White came out and everyone's like, it's just Zubat, but again, and more annoying. Excadrill and Drillbur. These are like fan favorites, aren't they? They're cute and fat, and they're really powerful. What's not to like? Audino. Another, you either love it or you hate it. Mega Audino, on the other hand, is really, really bad. It's arguably the worst Mega. Timburgirder, Conkeldurr. I actually really like all these. When I was a kid, I thought that the veins bursting were like really cool, like muscle power and all that, and now I think that's kind of gross because whenever I look at him, I'm like, oh, he's like made out of skin, and he's got like a skin nub on the top of his head. And it looks like a One Piece character. Oh, Seismitoad. I'm a big frog fan. Love me some frogs. Fatter the better, the bluer the better. Just an all-around fun guy, tanky water ground. Sock and Throw. These are some of the most exists Pokemon to ever do it. What are these Pokemon called again? Swaddle, Swadloon, and Levani. They are all fine. I actually do like them, but they're pretty bad. I remember them in the show a lot. That was around the time that I stopped watching. Who's next? Ooh, more bugs. Gen 5 kind of popped off with the bugs. I love Venipede and Scolipede a lot, and Whirlipede. These might be favorites, actually. Yeah, they are. I remember when I was a kid, I would struggle a lot with, what was it? Roxy? Is that her name? Is it Roxy or Roxanne? Whimsicott and Lilligant. I don't know which one of these I like better. I do like them both quite a bit. I'll kind of put them all up here. Lilligant might be a favorite, though. Nah, I don't like it that much. Basculin. I liked this Pokemon a lot as a kid, but it definitively is not that good. It is only made good now by the fact that there's a new one and an evolution. Ooh, Crocodile. This was like on every team I had in Black and White as a kid. I loved this guy. He was like the perfect combination of like cute and cool. I think this was around the time as a kid I really started to learn how like abilities worked, like using Sucker Punch and Moxie to my advantage. He's just a very Pokemon looking Pokemon. He kind of looks like he would have been a Gen 1 Pokemon to me. Ooh, all the Dharmas. Nice. I just noticed here in the official art how nice it is that they're just mirror images of each other. I do genuinely love all of these. I think Ice Darumaka is probably the cutest one. Just a cute little snow baby Yeti. Also, Ice Star Manatane got like banned from comp because it was too good. Ooh, Maractus. This guy. The design is too creative to put it in bad, but this guy sucks. Ooh, Dwebble and Crustle. Any Pokemon Unite players here? I have never touched this Pokemon ever. I actually do like it, but I've never like used it in any capacity, whether it's an official game or a side game. The design is really cute though. Scraggy and Scrafty. These guys are fine. I like them. I know they're like really good, like stats wise. Ooh, Sigilyph, one of my favorite stupid guys. Oddly good to use. The design is stupid. It really just checks all the boxes for me. Ooh, all the Yamasks and Cofagrigus. I guess Runagrigus is down at the bottom, huh? I like all these a lot. Fun fact, in the original Black and White, you cannot trade Cofagrigus online. And if you don't know why, just look it up. Ooh, the fossils. I love Archeops a lot. I used it when I was a kid in my teams. Man, does he suck. Tirtuga and Caracosta, that's their names. I struggle to even remember their names. Archon is adorable. Archeops is even more adorable. It reminds me of Yoshi, but he's really bad. Like, he has an ability that's detrimental to him, but like for no reason. Like Regigigas. Trubbish and Garbodor, I love them. They might be a favorite. I'm absolutely not one of those people that's like, it's just one object. That's not creative at all. I love that stuff. I love the trash. I love the keys. I love the magnets. I love the ball. Ooh, Zorua and Zoroark. The antithesis of what I just said, design philosophy-wise, I like these as well. The ability is cool and unique. The design's pretty cool. And the move pool's good. What is not to love? Minccino and Chinchino. Kind of annoying, honestly. Ooh, the Gothitelle line. They exist. They're whatever. I don't hate them. I don't love them. They're whatever. Same with Reuniclus. These are cute to me, but I cannot bring myself to feel one way or another stand out for these guys. Why is the art for this one so small? It's so wide. Ducklet. Oh, yeah, he's perfect. He's a perfect little guy. He's a favorite. Notice that we have yet to get to my favorite and my least favorite yet. Oh, the ice cream. Speaking of the inanimate object guys, these are favorites, absolutely. They're so cute. And also they were designed by James Turner, who was the creative director on Sword and Shield, I think, and did some stuff for Scarlet and Violet, I can only assume. And I think the first Pokemon he ever designed was Shadow Lugia. I'm sure I will insert images here of those sources. All the deers. Do I have to rank all of them? I actually like all of them. I'm not gonna lie. The deers are the same guy. They're whatever. There is no reason to order them or whatever, but okay, maybe I like the green one the most. I think the green one is probably the most fitting color for it. But as for the actual seasons, the spring one is my least favorite because it's the most nothing. After that, is this summer? I don't remember which one's summer. I think I like the fall one the most because the imagery of the leaves getting too big and hanging down is really cute to me. And then after that, it's winter. Emolga, this was one of my favorite Pokemon when this came out, but I've long since stopped using it. Ooh, Carablast and Escavalier. I'm surprised I even remembered its name. Let's just do it and Exceligor at the same time because they're paired. And also because I don't care about any of these. For a Pokemon that's a required trait evolution, they're not that cool. Like, Exceligor is like a cool ninja, but they're not that good. On the other hand, Frillish and Jellicent, that's its name, the Mr. Pringles guy. I like these a lot. This is what I'm saying by like Pokemon with the gender differences. I think that if we did this like 4 or 5 times a generation, you could really pad out the really nice designs without having to think of a whole new concept if you really can't bring yourself to. Hello Momola, it's whatever. It's the guy that everyone wished Love Disc evolved into or had an extra form or something like that. It doesn't strike me very hard. Joltik and Galvantula are favorites. I love this guy. He's so cute. He has cool typing. He's got a cool color scheme. He's so good. I love him so much. I love him in the base game. I love him in fan games. Same with these. Oh my god. Barathor, and this is like the main character of competitive Pokemon next to like Garchomp. Fun to use once you learn, fun typing. I think it's like the best Pokemon ever to use slowness to its advantage. Kling Clang. This is another exists for me. Ooh, Tynamo, Electric, and Electros. They're whatevs. Well, they're not, I like them, but it's been a minute since I've even thought about them at all. Ooh, Elgin and Behemoth. They exist. Some of the most forgettable guys ever. I think this would have been one of the best Pokemon ever to give like a Paradox form. But oh well. Litwick and Chandelure. Ooh, everybody loves these guys. And so do I. I think this is one of the few lines that once you think about, or once you realize the like concept combined with the typing, combined with the actual illustration in front of you, it's like a perfect realization of the concept. Axew, Fracture, and Hexorus. I like all these guys. They're not my favorite, but I remember seeing them in the anime and I'm like, oh, where do I get one? I want to use one of those. And scouring and scouring and scouring the game and finally finding one and clinging onto it for dear life and bringing it all the way to the Elite Four. Cubchoo and Beartic. Black and White has like a lot of standouts and a lot of I forget you exist Pokemon. Cryogonal, now hear me out. This is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It is too stupid for me not to love. I don't even know how to justify this. I just like him. He's bad. His design is weird. This is my list. You worry about you. I'll worry about me. Stunfisk, on the other hand, is not trash. Mienfoo and Mienshao. I had a friend growing up that really liked these Pokemon, and I haven't talked to them in a while. So whenever I see these Pokemon, it makes me really nostalgic. Druddigon, I thought this guy was so cool as a kid. And then like I try to teach him fly because he has wings, and I was like, why? What's happening? Why doesn't it work? Golett and Golurk. I just love these round guys a lot. They're some of my favorites. The ghost inhabiting golem type creature has always been one of my favorites. Not to mention his move pool is really cool. I just like him. Pawniard and Bisharp. Ooh, also favorites. Fun typing, amazing design. Just got an evolution that I used in Scarlet and Violet. I highly recommend you try these guys out. Bouffalant exists. Has anyone ever used a Bouffalant? Please contact me if so. Braviary and Mandibuzz. I love one of these and I barely remember that the other one exists. Heatmore. I feel like the people really don't care about Heatmore and Durant, but I don't care about Heatmore, but I really like Durant, and I don't know why. I keep pronouncing it Durant like the basketball player, but I think it's Durant, not Durant. I don't know, this one's just a me thing, I guess. Ooh, the Hydreigon line. This is a lot of people's favorite. I just kind of regular like it. It's really fun to use though. Isn't it the one Pokemon that has the like highest level up need for evolution? I think this is one of the like peak Pokemon ever, honestly. Fun to use, fun typing, good design. It really has it all. Quiver Dance, oh my god. Oh, okay, we're down to the legendaries. Isn't this the one generation with the most legendaries? That might be something else. Cobalion, Virizion, and Terrakion. The genies, I really love every single one of them. And I know there's a lot of comp players that hate Landorus with a passion, and I am the exact opposite. I love using Landorus. I love putting it on any team, putting it into any role, and just throwing moves on it and trying to win. If I had to rank them in what order I like them the most from, I think it would be, Landorus, Tornadus, and then Thundurus. I've like never really used Thundurus, but I've used Tornadus. Ooh, box legendaries. All right, I actually don't really feel much affinity towards any of these. They are kind of just like black and white blobs with a bunch of like diamonds and lines on them to me. I like Kyurem though. I like Kyurem a lot. It's like a Pokemon with like a larger story to it. Ooh, Keldeo. I'll put you right here with your forest friends. I remember watching the Keldeo movie as a kid and hating it. Ooh, the Meloettas. Wow, more Pokemon I don't like. Kind of a really mid Pokemon for such a high bar of entry to obtain. Oh, but I love Genesect. This is another Pokemon that comes with a story, and it's got a cool typing and cool moves, cool ability. I just like him. Are we on to Gen 6 now? We are! And here it is. I think this is the people's least favorite starter Pokemon. Not a lot of people like Chespin, and I can see why. The Magician one, it's okay. It's fine. Put brakes in its side game tier because of Pokken. Greninja. It was like the people's most favorite Pokemon for like 3 years in a row, I think. And I gotta say, I agree. It's a cool Pokemon, it's good. Though I will say Greninja is the very start of that trend that I said I don't like, where the starters kind of become like, they go from monsters to being like your own little superhero character. I think that's very heavily exemplified in Sword and Shield. Like, I think that might be my least favorite set of starters ever. It was cool for this one because it was like the start of something, and it was a good realization of the idea, but then we get to just the more human-y ones that I don't like. Ooh, Diggersby though.
Diggersby though?
Fletchling, Fletchinder, and Talonflame. I like all these, they're pretty good. I remember everyone in the schoolyard had this on their team when Gen 6 came out. When the hell did Gen 6 come out? How old was I? The Vivillon guys, they're kind of whatever to me. They had that cool concept where your Vivillon would look different depending on what region you lived in or something, or you traded it from, and then they gave up on that entirely. Litleo and Pyroar also exists. I have a bad feeling that Gen 6 is about to be like the most exist generation ever. Isn't Gen 6 the region that introduces the least Pokemon by and large? I think so, because I can already see Gen 7 at the bottom. Flabebe. I like this line a lot. It was like the first fairy line that you would run into. I do kind of wish that they would give us another type. I think it would be a fun shakeup. Go-Goats. This is probably one of the most disappointing Pokemon ever. I remember in the promo material when they were starting to show that, oh, you can ride your Pokemon, and you could ride Rhyhorn, you can ride Go-Goat. I was like, whoa, I'm gonna put one on my team so I can ride it around in the game. And then the ones that you ride in the game aren't yours, and it's only for like one section, and it's really slow, and it controls like shit. Pancham, I never used it, never touched it at all. Furfrou, I did use, and I liked it a lot, which is funny because a lot of people think it's a really nothing Pokemon, but its ability is very fun, and a mono-normal Pokemon is always welcome. Esper, I never touched this Pokemon ever. A lot of friends I knew liked it a lot. It's just filler looking to me, I'm sorry. Aegislash, on the other hand, nothing wrong about this Pokemon at all. I love this guy. Fun to use in like any capacity. Either way, it's super fun. Love using it in game, love using it in comp, and it's really weird that they nerfed it because they only nerfed it by like a little bit. Spritzy, this one, Swirlix, and this one. I'm trying so hard to remember the name right now. Nobody tell me. Nobody tell me. What is it? Oh my god. Swirlix and Slurpuff, I know. I can tell you the name of any other Pokemon on this list. This is not a gag. I'm trying so hard to remember the name. Aromatisse! That's what it is. Anyways, this guy sucks. I like Swirlix a lot. I think it's a really almost peak Pokemon design, but I really don't like what it evolves into. I haven't had a favorite in a while. Inkay and Malamar, I very much so love. I love the dumb evolution method, even though it's hard to recreate. I love the hidden ability. I love the move pool. I love the typing. There's just so much to love about it. Binacle and Barbaracle. They look like pants. It looks like pants, but if it was alive. Skrelp, I would eat this. I would think I would eat him, maybe. And the evolution. I would probably eat both of them. Clauncher and Clawitzer. I never used it. It's not that cool. I'm sorry. I mean, the second one's pretty cool, but I never used it. Helioptile and Heliolisk. I actually used this when I was a kid. I think it's one of the rare cases where I'm actually excited for a Pokemon and then I use it and then it disappoints me very heavily. Tyrant and Tyrantrum. I think these are both adorable. Like, I like them a lot. I like all the fossils from this game, honestly. Was it Rock Dragon? I think that's really fun. Amara and Aurorus. I always had a lot of trouble pronouncing these as a kid, but I liked them a lot. I liked their ability. And also, it's really pretty. Sylveon, de facto the first fairy type we ever got. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's near perfect. It's not my favorite evolution, but I think it's my third favorite. Hawlucha, this used to be my very favorite Pokemon when I was a kid. Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious. Cool typing, cool moves, awesome design, cool shiny, like, I loved this guy as a kid. Dedenne, this is a Pokemon. Carpink, this is a Pokemon. Ooh, Goodra. Do people like this Pokemon? I don't think I know anyone that likes this Pokemon, like, outstandingly. I know it's the pseudo-legendary of the game, but it's really blah to me. I'm not gonna put it in exists. I do like it, but it barely breaks it out of exists for me. If these were ordered, which thank God they're not, it would probably be the bottom of like, oh, Klefki. Ooh, I'm a Klefki Chad. I love the keys. Why does it have nuts? Bergmite and Avalugg. The design is so cool to me, but the stats are awful. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The stats are really bad. And the new form they gave it is like arguably worse, to the point where you question why they even did it. I like it, but I would never use it. Noibat and Noivern. Another dragon flying type's kind of annoying, but design's still good, the move pool's good. It's a fun Pokemon to use. Xerneas and Yveltal. I think a lot of comp players like hate these, as they were on like every team, but they're both just cool to me. They're cool, they're all right. I think Zygarde is one of my favorite, if not, no, it's not my favorite legendary, but it's one of my favorite legendaries for sure. It's a dragon that turns into a dog and then into a snake and then into a guy. He's like a giant Power Rangers mech. I love him. Diancie, wasn't this Pokemon used to like help demonstrate what Mega Evolution is? I don't know. I don't really care about Diancie at all. Got my ass kicked by it in comp a lot though. Hoopa, I think I hate Hoopa, honestly. Yeah, really don't like this Pokemon. Some people say things like, oh, this new Pokemon looks like a Digimon. I still feel that way about Hoopa. Like, this looks like a Digivolve for real. Volcanion, though, I love. I love Fire, Water. So fun. It's the only Pokemon with Scald now. I think it's a really cool design for a legendary. I think it's time for a snack break. I think I'm gonna go to my local Quick Trip and get, like, a root beer.
What's 9 plus 10?
Ooh. Alola, Rowlet. This is the guy that I picked the most when I was playing these games. From here on out, the starters get a little muddy to me. I like Decadui a lot, but the new form's kind of lame. Incineroar, I think I can put him in side games because he's in Smash Brothers, right? I know Incineroar was like a big menace to comp and a lot of people were really mad at him. Primarina, I feel nothing about this line. I remember in like, what was it, 2015, 2016, when the design documents for all three of these starters got leaked and we like weren't sure if they were real or not. And sure enough, I really thought Incineroar was fake at first. Pikipek, Trumbeak, and Toucanon, that's his name. They are arguably the most forgettable regional bird set of all time. I really feel nothing towards him, but I do like Fruit Loops. Yungoos, kind of the same, one of the most forgettable regional Route 1 rodents ever. I remember all those Donald Trump memes about gumshoes are really annoying. Grubbin, Charjabug, and what is the third one? Oh my god. Vikavolt! One of the most disappointing Pokemon ever, I think. Everyone thought he was so cool because the design was so nice, but then you don't get him till mega late in the game, and his stats are really bad. Another disappointing Pokemon, Crabominable. A lot of people don't like this Pokemon. A lot of people think it's really ugly, and I kind of agree. It's another Pokemon you don't get till mega late. You're supposed to take Crabrawler to like the end game in one form and then evolve it right before the Elite Four or something. Oricorio, I kind of love this Pokemon a lot, and it's weird because it's not very standout. I'm just a real sucker for the multiple form type Pokemon. I think in order my favorites are from bottom to top, it's Fairy, Fire, Ghost, and then Electric. And I like the Electric one the most because the pom-poms are cute and it's like a tiny Zapdos. Cutiefly and Ribombee. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these Gen 7 ones are gonna be just exists. Rockruff, on the other hand, is one of my favorite ones. He's very cute and I love all of the ones it evolves into. And it's a really easy answer, but of course the orange middle one is my favorite of the three. Doesn't the night one like suck? I think the night one's gonna go down. Wishy-Washy, another super forgettable Pokemon. Everyone thought the gimmick was cool for like 1 week and then forgot about it instantly. Mariani and Toxapex, oh my god. I actually love this Pokemon, but it was a menace in comp. I had so many games where I would be in such a good position and then my opponent would just send out Toxapex and wall me down to death. It's quite the bastard, you see. Okay, is it rolling? Are we on this time? Jesus. All right, Mudbray and Big Horse. I don't really feel anything about these guys at all. The design's cool, but Dewpider and Araquanid, I do like these guys a lot, and I like that they were a boss depending on what version you had. I like when there's a reason to have version-exclusive things. Otherwise, do away with the principle altogether. A lot of grass guys in a row here. The Lurantis line, I've never even touched. I don't really care for this Pokemon, honestly. Bounsweet, Steenie, and Serena. Aren't these in Pokemon Unite? I don't remember. I didn't really use any of these because I had a grass starter. Comfey, I like it a lot. It's cute and it's kind of dumb, but it's the perfect amount of dumb. Morlul and Shiinotic, they're not bad, but I would never ever use them. I like that it's creepy. I like the color scheme. Salandit, he's cool. Stuffle and the big one, Beware. I never used these, but I did really like that they were Team Rocket's friends in the show. Minior, another really stupid pick, but this is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It's one of the top highest up there that we've ever ranked so far. He's really dumb. He's oddly good to use. He's rock flying, but he only has one flying move. He's just the complete package for me. Who's next? Ooh, these weird monkeys. Bye. Wimpod and Golisopod. I like these ever since they were revealed to me, and I picked one up as soon as I could, and I didn't even know that they were on the Evil Team Leaders team. Fun typing, fun ability, cool moves. Sandy Gas and Palossand. Never touched them, probably never will. Hyukumuku. You did not remember this Pokemon's name when it came up. No, you did not. If you said yes, you did, you are lying. Mimikyu. A near perfect Pokemon. Fun ability, fun typing, good stats, good moves, spooky aesthetic. It just hits all the bases. Ooh, Komala. One of my favorites to ever do it. I don't really have a solid reasoning. He's just cool, and he can't get statused. I always thought that was fun. Ooh, Type Null and Silvally. Now, in the actual game, this guy sucks, because, like, you don't get to use him until the game is over, and at that point, he's kind of outclassed by everything you already have. But in fan games that give you this, like, midway through the game, it is so fun to just pick your typing on a whim and just blast away any team in front of you. Bruxish, I know a lot of people hate this guy, but I kind of like it because you can tell whoever designed it really had a lot of fun with it, at least. They got to use funny colors and a lot of out there design aspects. What is it based off of? Like an anglerfish? Togedemaru, probably on the lower end of the Pikachu clones for me. Turtonator, yeah. I used to like him a lot, but he sucks, honestly. I'm gonna put him in bad. Drampa, kind of a nothing Pokemon. You don't get him till way late either. The funny anchor one, whose name I totally remember, Delmise. I like him, but he sucks. I'm just gonna put him up here. Ooh, Jangmo-o, Hakamo-o, and Komo-o. Hot take, but I really don't like any of these that much. They're not that bad, but whenever I was using them in the game, they would constantly underperform. And their success was like really reliant on their specific Z move, which doesn't exist anymore, so Cosmog, it's adorable, but hard to have a lot of real attachment to because you can't use it to large extents. Cosmoem, this is a nothing Pokemon. This is one of the most exists Pokemon ever. All of the legendaries. I never really got caught by the box legendaries. Like they didn't, when you're a kid, you feel like the decision of which game you pick in the pair is informed by what legendary is on the box. And neither of these really did it for me, so I kind of just did the atypical one in Moon. Tapu Koko, I like him. I kind of just like all of them. The only one that stands out super hard to me is like Tapu Bulu, and that's only because he's the stupidest looking one. The other ones are kind of all in the same boat for me. All of the Ultra Beasts. Ooh, Nihilego. I really do like all of them. Nihilego's cool. I think Xurkitu's actually my favorite one of the bunch. Buzzwole, funny looking. Pheromosa, she's kinda... Celesteela, I use this one in comp a lot. I think this one's a favorite. Kartana, he had a really funny gag in the anime where whenever he would talk, whatever he would say would be reversed.
I cut a worthless object.
Stakataka, he's funny. He's cool looking. I think he sucks, like, usage-wise, but I just like the giant square guy. Guzzlord, probably my least favorite of all of them. I'm just gonna put him in exists. Blacephalon, ooh. He looks like Xurkitree in the sense that, like, they both had that, like, swanky Tumblr sexy man energy to him, you know? Poipole and Naganadel. I like these a lot, but I never used them. And I know it's weird for me to say that because it kind of runs counter to the idea I've been preaching lately of, I don't like the over-detailed ones, but I like these too, so I don't want to hear it. Zeraora, I know everyone hates this guy, but I really like him because I played as him in Pokemon Unite, and I liked hopping out of the bushes and blasting up big bouts of electricity. Necrozma, I don't know. I never really attached myself to Necrozma or its forms or its lore at all. I was kind of mentally checked out by the end of the game when this thing showed up because I was tired of getting walked around by tutorials the whole time. Magearna, I like this Pokemon a lot, but I never got to use it because, and I think a lot of people share this sentiment, the events that would be handled this way from like Gen 4 to Gen 7 or like really bad. You kind of just went to Toys R Us and got a QR code or something like that. And I know the current method is like, oh, buy the DLC, but I don't know, at least it's gameplay. Marshadow, never touched. not even competitive, never touched him. Is he good? I don't know. He's cute. For now, he will rest here. What is this guy's name? Magnut? No, Meltan. I've liked the design a lot, but the way you interact with it from like going to Pokemon Go to like a real game is like abhorrent, and I hate doing that. But I like the big body guy. Ooh, on to Gen 8. Boy, howdy, do I have some things to say. Let's just get right into it with the starters. I don't really like any of them. They're all so safe and middle of the road, it makes me really upset. Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble altogether, they really just exemplify a really overly toyetic design philosophy. Like, they're all circle head and tiny body and like big arms and feet and something on the top of the head. It's really tiring, honestly. The middle stages are all forgettable. Raboot's okay, but like, he's really whatever. I think it's weird that he has clothes. Baki is the contender for like one of the most blah middle stages ever. And then this guy, I don't even remember his name, Rillaboom. He's fine. In retrospect, he's probably the one I liked the most of the three, but I don't like that they're all weird humanoid guys. I don't like that it's gone from like you having a monster to you like having a superhero. For context, who I used when I played this game, I used Cinderace, but I just don't like it anymore, man. I don't like this humanoid weirdness. And Inteleon's just straight up bad. I don't need to explain myself. And here we are, the moment you've all been waiting for. My least favorite Pokemon. This guy. Now you may be thinking, what is your problem? It's just a little squirrel. And to that I respond, that's my entire point. I just hate him a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's just a stylized drawing of a squirrel. And if your next thought is, well, there's so many Pokemon that are just a stylized drawing of a something. Well, not exactly. Like, this came out in current year. This came out in, like, what, 2018, 2019? Like, this is so lame. This just looks like it came out of, like, a Disney cartoon. But, like, Pidgey and Rattata get a pass because, like, they didn't even know what they were really doing when they were making the first games. Like, if we're past Gen 3 and you just look like a generic animal, what are you doing? But it's weird because I kind of like Greedents. Rookidee, Corvisquire, and Corviknight. I didn't get to use these. The middle two, I have no passing interest in. I like Corviknight a lot, though. I think he's really cool. I think it's really nice of them to give us like a cool dual typing on the first route. The Blipbug line, what was this guy called? Blipbug, Dottler, and Orbeetle. That's who it is. When you all look at Blipbug, do you also get the feeling that like his head got like stretched out in the modeling software and they just didn't change it for some reason? Like, anyways, I don't really care about any of these guys. I think Bug Psychic was cool, but I never used him. Nickit and Thievul, pretty non-appealing. Like, really forgettable, honestly. I don't know anyone that really likes these. The Eldegoss line, on the other hand, I actually do like. It's kind of like Jumpluff, but not, and also it's in Unite as like a healer. That was always fun to use. Wooloo. This Pokemon kind of became the face of like the toxic positivity in the Pokemon community, but it's just a little round guy. He's cool. Double, he's also fine. I like them both a lot. Choodle and Dreadnought. They're fine. They're cool. I didn't use them. Yamper and Boltund. Ooh. Now, Yamper I do like, but Boltund is such a weird conundrum to me and like so many others. So you see Yamper and he's like a little fat dog, right? And you think that that's something he will evolve into, but then he just changes into this like a really slim, like Weimaraner type dog, and it's kind of hard to see the resemblance. Roly-Poly, Carkol, and Colossal. I think Roly-Poly is really adorable, and I love that it was an abstract concept where he rolled on a wheel, and I thought it was even cooler in Carkol's case. And then Colossal just kind of ruins it. It's not humanoid, but it stands up on 4 appendages, which kind of defeated the point of what the Pokemon was previously, I feel. Ooh, Flapple and Appleton. I thought these guys were like perfect. I thought this whole line was cool. This is one of the few lines that came out of this gen that I thought was like a banger. If you haven't noticed, I thought a lot of Gen 8 was just safe and middle of the road. Silicobra and Sandaconda. Pretty forgettable. Cramorant. I love this guy. He's so dumb. Look at his face. There's no brain. There's no brain. No brain in his head. Ooh, Barrascuda and Aerocuda. I think I said that in the wrong order. The first one is whatever, but the second one I really like. He's just got that like real bastard kind of face. Toxtricity. Everyone likes this guy. Ooh, Centiskorch and Sizzlipede. I like these both a lot. Sizzlipede's like a little bacon strip with a mustache, and I would probably eat him just the same. Centiskorch is really cool. I just like the iconography of the giant flaming X on his face. Clobbopus and the other one. Clobbopus is adorable, and the evolution is really off-putting. Like, where did the colors go? Like, did they even communicate when they were making these? Also, isn't it just like mono fighting? It's like not water. Ooh, the teacup one. I love the teacup one. This was always fun to use. Have any of y'all seen that picture of Poltegeist, but like his ass is out? The Hatterene line. I never used them, but I liked them. I thought the design was really nice. I always thought they looked like Kirby characters. Like, the first one definitely looks like a Kirby power-up. Impidimp and all them. I think this Pokemon rocks. I actually think this is like like a diamond in the rough of this generation. It's really good. Not quite favorite because I never did use it, but the color scheme's cool, the typing's cool, the abilities are cool, and it's good in comp. Berserker. No. Runegregus. He exists. I never got to use him. Actually, he looks really cool. I'll put him up one. But, Milcery and Alchemy. I kind of like these, oddly enough. I love the simplicity. The design is almost emblematic of something you would see in like a past generation. Phalanx, oh yeah. I love the little guys. He's going straight to the top. Pincurchin, he certainly exists. Snom and Frostmoth. I'm just gonna go ahead and rank Frostmoth as bad because it is. Snom or Snome, whichever you prefer. I know it's like super cute little guy, but I never used it, and also it's bad, so I'm just gonna put him here. Sorry. Stonejourner. I'm mad that I even remember the name of this nothing Pokemon. Ice Cube. This guy sucks. Put him at the top. Indeedy. I literally went my entire playthrough of this game not knowing it was even in the game. Morpeko, he's cute, but it's another one of those Pikachu clones that why would you ever use? It's so weak. I think its ability is really cool in concept though. Cufant and what's his name? Paparaja. They're actually pretty cool looking. I love the colors. I love the shape language used here. I like that he's blocky as hell. I'm gonna move this, but this is a G-Max form that I actually like because he's just square. Ooh, all the fossils. Discounting the last one, I think all the fossils are bangers. I think this is hilarious. I don't know if the mix and match gimmick should be kept going forward, but it's certainly working on me here. Everyone say thank you, Mr. Fish. Duraludon. I don't know. I never used him. This G-Max is kind of funny. He's, do I like him? I don't know. He's fine. I'll just put him here for now. Dreepy, Dracloak, and Dragapult. I think these are all bangers. The only detriment that they have is that it's another pseudo-legendary that's a dragon, and I'm really sick of those, and I can't believe we got another one. Otherwise, he's really cool. Can't believe we got a Pokemon based off a bomber plane. And the legendaries. God damn it. Honestly, hot take, I kind of like all of these. I know Zacian is a lot of people's least favorite Pokemon now due to what it stands for, due to its influence in the competitive scene, but I still like her. I think she's cool. Are they both girls, like canonically? Zamazenta is really funny looking to me. Eternatus. I really hated it when I first saw it, but I like it now. I like how abstract it is. I like the hand one too. I wish that we had access to using the hand form. Just don't. Cubfu, I don't really care for any of these three. What is his name? Urshifu from Kung Fu Panda. Calyrex? No. Zarude? No. Regieleki and Drago. I like both of these a lot, and I want more of these. I like the idea of there being a Reggie of every type. I like that one fan art of the fighting type Reggie that's made of disgusting muscles. For now, they will sit here. Glastrier and Spectrier. I actually like them both a lot. I actually did not play the Sword and Shield DLC because I was so fed up by this game, but when I saw these Pokemon, I was like, dang. Oh, and here on we go to Hisui. Oh my god.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
I think the order of this is a little scuffed, so we'll do it as we go. Oddly enough, I love all these starters. I think after some time, Samurott is my favorite one. And even though I like them all equally, I would have to say my least favorite is the Decidueye one. Puppy Dog Growlithe. He's a cute little dog. I love him. Y'all are gonna see soon that I think Hisui has like the most bangers out of any Pokemon game, which is funny because it only introduced like 20 guys. Quillfish, one of my favorite Pokemon, gets a form. Of course it goes up at the top. I'll put him next to his brother. Overquill, same thing. Hisuian Lilligant. Arguably the most forgettable of the Hisuian Pokemon. White Basculin kind of doesn't matter, but I like the environmental storytelling with its evolution. Escubleon, I actually liked a lot. It's really nice. I'm putting it up here. Hisuian, Zorua, and Zoroark. I thought these were really overly edgy when I first saw them, but I used them once and fell in love immediately. The design is kind of out there, but Normal Ghost is such a fun typing to use. Psychic Braviary. I changed my mind. This is the most forgettable one. Ooh, Hisuian Sliggoo and Goodra. I kind of like these in concept, but they're a little ugly looking in the game. Like, Goodra does not look happy to be alive. Hisuian Avalugg. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This guy fucking sucks. I did not think we were gonna make it this far. All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. But at the very top, we have my very favorite Pokemon. The reigning champion being Giant Brown Bear. He's just a giant, big, dumb dog. Like, he just reminds me of the dogs that I had as a kid. And he hits like a truck, and his ability's good. He's just like a giant, cuddly brown circle. I love so much about him. His evolution method fucking sucks, though. Sneasel and Sneasler. Kind of want to use him more. I like the design. I like the typing. The rock climb thing was weird, though. Enamorous. I love that this thing is canonically extinct. Oh, and Cleavor. They were hyping this guy up in the promo material for the team release, and he is mid as hell. Oh my god, the final generation. I have no idea what this is gonna edit down to. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna do all these by stage. Brigadito, I like it. I actually like all three of these. Fuecoco, I like Fuecoco. Actually's nice too. Thankfully, they do not all suffer from the same round head design philosophy as the previous generation. We have one that's kind of different. Florigato, I like. Crocolore, one of the dumbest middle evolutions ever. I love him. And this guy, awful. Meowscarada, I thought it was kind of cringe at first, but then I used it once and I loved it. Skeledirge made me really happy because it proved to me that we no longer have the same humanoidy, superhero-y looking starters now. And Quaquail's just kind of okay. Oh, Lechonk, Reddit ass name Pokemon. It is okay. Both of the Oinkolones, they're whatever. They exist. Tarantula is really adorable, and I like him a lot. Spidops, on the other hand, is really ugly. I don't even know what I'm looking at design-wise when I look at him. Nimble is adorable, and I need to start drawing eyes like that too. And I will forever love Low Kicks because it is inspired by Kamen Rider. I just wish that it played a little better. Palmy, Palmo, and Palmont. There's just not a lot of differentiation in this line. Tandemaus, favorite, instant favorite. This whole line is godlike. Not only is it adorable, but the typing's good, the abilities are good, the move pool's good. Like, there is nothing not to love. It looks like a Calico Critter, kinda. Fido, I think I have to put this one in favorites because the Fido video that I made was like the first video I made that ever reached like an audience at all, even though I made it in like half an hour just to piggyback off of the popularity of the Nintendo Direct that came out that day. Doxbun, I like independently of that reasoning. It's just really cool. Fun to use, very dog-like. It's just a really good exemplification of a concept and an animal mixed together in a way Pokemon can only do. Smoliv, another Reddit-ass Pokemon name. Dolliv, I don't think I even saw one of these in my playthrough. And Arboliva, I actually like this one a lot, even though I never used it. Squawkabilly, oddly enough, I really like him. It's another one of those Pokemon that I just like the multiple form version of. Ooh, Bunny Rock Guy. I love him. He was so fun to use. What are their names? Knackley, Knacklestack, and Garganackle. Is it Garganackle or Garganicle? I think it's Garganackle. I love the square design aspect that they went with this. Minecraft head ass. Ooh, Charcadet and the two edgy fire guys. I definitely remember their names. Their names are Ceruledge and Armarouge. I didn't look it up just now. A lot of people like Ceruledge more, but I think I like Armarouge. I like the arm cannon, Mega Man-esque design they got going on. Also, I think he just plain looks like the previous evolution more. It feels like they designed the first two and then Ceruledge kind of came later. Bellybolt and the baby one. Okay, I have a closet theory that they made this Pokemon literally just to advertise the Squishmallow line that they made as soon as Scarlet and Violet came out. Wattrel and Kilowattrel, I actually used these when I was playing the game. Electric Flying is one of the most fun typings that's in the game, I think. I don't think they're favorites because their design is kind of blah, but they're certainly up there. I'm kind of seeing a lot of this Gen 8 official art for the first time. It's really interesting to see. Mastiff and Mabostiff. Despite their story relevance, I kind of do not care for this line at all. Shroodle and Squidoodle. What's his name? Shroodle and Grafaiai. These Pokemon were kind of I don't think I saw one of these in my entire playthrough either. It's weird that they made a whole trailer for this Pokemon during the promo material because it wasn't on like any team that I fought. Bramblin and Bramblegast. I feel like these should be stupid enough for me to love them, but I never really encountered them. That's not true. They ran into me all the time, so that kind of annoyed me. Again, I like it in concept, but not enough experience. Cloth, this guy sucks. I'm sorry. He's awful. He's so ugly, and he's not good either. Capsakid, he's fine. He's fine. Scovillain, I like it simply because it's the first grass fire type. It's always fun to get new type combos. I'll put him up here. Exoskelly. Ooh, Relor and Rabska. I know that the people hate these guys, and all I have to say is that I don't hate them, but they're pretty ugly. Flittle and the funny ostrich. Espathra, Flittle and Espathra. These Pokemon kind of slay, actually. They kind of look like baby toys, but in a cool way. It's like a Lady Gaga baby toy ostrich. Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, and Tinkaton. Now, I do like these Pokemon a lot. Like, I think the design is stellar. Like, the color scheme's awesome, the typing's awesome, the abilities are amazing. The stats hold it back, and I know that's intentional. The only detriment I have to this Pokemon is that I kind of see it everywhere now. Like, everyone loves this Pokemon, and it's like, okay, I get it. Maybe I'm just nihilistic. Wiglet and Wugtrio. No. There is no reason that Wiglet, Wugtrio, Toedscool, and Toedscruel cannot have been regional forms. I think the Convergent Evolution classification is pointless. And the fact that they started it off with a Pokemon with little defining features in the first place is stupid. Bombardier. Bad. This is one of the most forgettable nothing Pokemon ever, which is hilarious because it was a boss. What is this Pokemon called? Finizen. Finizen and Palafin. I love these immediately. I think the ability hinging on how it plays the game on the whole is so fun. I think you really have to buff gimmick Pokemon like this all the way to the top, because if not, they're just a Pokemon with a bad gimmick that doesn't get used. Varoom and Reveroom. This Pokemon is really disappointing to me. I used it because I thought I was going to get all the benefits that boss version of this Pokemon would, and I was so wrong. Typing's cool though. Cyclizar, I like this a lot in hindsight. It was certainly everywhere, but he's really cool. Normal Dragon is a really fun typing to have. Why does he throw his hands out like that? Is he, Earthworm? I love this guy. He's just the right amount of stupid for me. Limit and Glamora. I thought this Pokemon was really cool at first, and then I saw that they were the Champions Ace and were used so horribly, and I like them less just for that. Grievard and Houndstone. These are good. There's not really anything to dislike about these guys. Fun design, fun signature move. Kind of morbid in concept in the lore, but, we'll live. Flamigo. I love Flamigo so much. I love that it's just a lawn ornament. I love that it's Larry's ace. There is nothing to dislike about this guy. Citadel and Cititan. These are whatever. I would never use this. Nothing about this really appeals to me, I'm sorry. Have you seen that picture of its teeth? That gave me nightmares. Veluza. I think this is a Pokemon that a lot of people would forget the name of. Dondozo, yeah, big boy. The reigning champ in VGC, but probably not as of the time this video comes out. I like all the Tatsugiris. They're all equal in my heart. Annihilate, ooh, maybe my favorite Pokemon from this generation. I'm not sure. This thing is so fun to use, and the design goes crazy. And it's support for a Pokemon that I didn't even know needed it. The colors are good, the design, it's perfect. Clodsire. I'm not really into these Uwu type Pokemon, but I do like it. Bisharp? This is not Bisharp. King Gambit or Queen Gambit, depending on which gender you get. I used this in my playthrough. I loved this guy. Another kind of annoying evolution method that we will never see repeated in another game though. We're on to the Paradoxes, nice. Wait, why is the other Wooper still on here? Okay, I'll put him up there. Great Tusk. For context, I had Violet, so I had all the featured Paradox Pokemon, but I do like Great Tusk a lot. Creamtail, super cute, I love it. Brute Bonnet, kind of dinky. I do like it though. Fluttermane, she's cool. Didn't she get banned? Wasn't she like too good for competitive? I don't know. Slitherwing, is that what this one is? I really love this one. I love how like fat and round it is. It might be a favorite, honestly. Ooh, Sandy Shocks, this one's definitely a favorite. I love the stupidity here. I love that the Magnetite kind of looks like its hair on the top of its screw. Doesn't this Pokemon like suck in actual usage? Isn't he like bad? Iron Treads, I was really hyped for this, and it kind of came out lame in the actual game. Like it was really small and tiny and like not imposing at all. Iron Bundle, oh yeah. One of my favorite Pokemon ever gets a Paradox. You know that's going at the top. Oh my god. Look at them, they're brothers. It's the Bird Brothers. Iron Hands. I know it's like good to use, but it's really mid to me. The Hydreigon one, Iron Jugulus. He's fine. He's whatever. Is this official art? No, I think this is a scan. I don't think this is official art. Iron Moth. She's fine. She's cool. She kind of just exists. I like Slitherwing more. Ooh, Tyranitar. I love this design, but this Pokemon was kind of bad. Kind of got hit by everything. I still love him though, he's cute. I'll put him up one more. Iron Valiant. I like this guy. I caught one and I use it for a bit. I like that it's tucked away in one cave. That was really cool. It does kind of have that problem that I don't like where it's like got weapons. I think that's weird, but I'll give it a pass because it's like a robot from the future. A very big Mega Man fan. Roaring Moon. I think this is my favorite Paradox Pokemon, honestly, that isn't literally Iron Bundle. I didn't even have Scarlet, but I kind of wish I did because this guy's just so cool. And then we go from that to this. This guy sucks. He's ugly. He looks like Trico's head. His brother's the same. Excalibur, that's what it is. His design is really cool, but we have a lot of Pokemon based off of, you know, Godzilla themes already. It's kind of enough. Not to mention another pseudo legendary that's a dragon. Like, come on, man. I want some more wonky ones. Gimme Ghoul and Goldengo. Don't people like hate these guys right now? I love them though. I never did get one. I was never one for the collect all the thingies side quests in video games. Goldengo itself, I know a lot of people hate it, but I cannot bring myself to. He's too stupid. I mean, he looks like the string cheese guy. Forgive me if I mispronounce any of these names. Wo Chen, never used it. Chin Pao, I like his little handy hands. Ting-Lu, the bowl guy, never used it. And Chi-Yu, everyone loves Chi-Yu. I love this guy. Little fire goldfish, the design goes crazy. And he's unreasonably powerful. He might go to the top of the favorites list, honestly, next to all the other guys. Porygon. Honestly, I like these 2-box legendaries a lot, both of them. They were just really cool to me. I loved speculating what the typings were when we first saw that trailer. That said, why is the Tauros family still on here? Okay, they're all fine. I like them all. I actually used these in my playthrough, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why whoever made the list put them at the ass end, but whatever. Have y'all seen the shiny for these guys and how it's like the new worst shiny? Ooh, Iron Leaves. Kind of whatever. It feels like a reskin. I really don't care. And all these guys that we haven't even seen yet. What the fuck are their names? Oh god. I can't even, how do I look them up? Here they are. What the fuck were they called? We've got Oinky Doinky. He can go here. We've got Pheasantipity. Oh, is it a pheasant? It's like serendipity? I see. And Monkey Dory, because I guess this is a Pokemon now. Binky Stinky, Munkly Dunkly, like they're all these names are so funny. I kind of love them. I'm putting this one up higher just because it looks so dumb. The drawing of it, like the official art, kind of looks like they didn't do the reverse your artwork when they made it. I might have to edit that in post. And what the fuck is the last one called? Does it have a name? Do we not know? Do we not know the names? Really? Wait, I'm like Googling this right now. What's going on? So the DLCs are called the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc. So I guess that's their names right now. This one can go right here. He's cool. I like him. And this one.
Jesus Christ, that was a lot. This was really fun to make. I wanted to see if I could challenge myself and see if I can make something an hour long. I'll keep this outro as short as I can because I don't want to waste your time. Sorry the audio quality fell off near the end there. It started to corrupt sometime around Gen 7. I saw Jaden Animations was making a plushie ranking video in the same time while I was working on this, and that video is awesome. Definitely go check that out. I don't want to be just a Nintendo guy, but putting these last 2 videos out has been really mentally satisfying for me. I had to cut out like a million little plushie PNGs to make this, so like, comment, subscribe. That was really annoying. If you want the images of all the plushes to make your own and bypass a lot of the work, feel free to reach out to me on my socials. I'd say follow me on the personal and channel Twitter, but who knows if that website will still be around by the time this goes up. And oh my god, totally forgot. Big thank you to all of our lovely Patreon supporters. For just the low price of $2, you can join this list and support the channel like these two here. And of course, in the future, there will be more tiers and different rewards to come. My drawing pen actually broke halfway through drawing the frames for this video, so any and all support is greatly appreciated. Rest in peace, my tablet's first pen, God rest his soul. I'm also still looking for short or long-term video work if anyone knows anyone. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. There's no way anyone's watching this far to the end. Stay safe, have a nice day out there, and bye-bye.